Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is going to be a reading for the full moon in Scorpio from May 7th until June 5th when we have the full moon in Sagittarius. Now, Scorpio is ruled by Mars, which is an intense fire energy, and also by Pluto, which is about emotional depth and power. Scorpio conjures up sort of the feelings and the emotions and sensuality. Digging deep, it's about transformations and especially highlighting the cycles of death and rebirth. This full moon is going to be intense, to say the least. The moon is in Scorpio, the sun is in Taurus, so we're really confronted with the strength and the emotional depths of the Scorpion versus the press of the everyday and the earthy bull. So be prepared that things that were hidden are going to come to light. They may not all be good, but it's definitely going to induce healing. Be prepared for deep insights and transformations. This is going to be, we're also going to see a lot of information coming up, not only from our inner selves, our inner wisdom, secrets that we might have been keeping, but also within the community and at a global level. And don't be afraid to do the shadow work because Scorpio is supporting us on this journey. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We're going to invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and spirit guides to this space to deliver the messages that we need to hear. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs from May 7th to June 5th. Messages for Aquarius from May 7th to June 5th. Nice, Aquarius. All right. Very nice. Your overall energy, excellent. Ace of Cups. This is unconditional love. This is a huge blessing. This is starting something new that you are very emotionally attached to. So whether it's a new relationship, whether it's self-love, unconditional love, whether it's a new job, it's something that it's very heartfelt and you're very emotionally attached to. Very nice energy. It's also a reminder that you need to take care of yourself before you go on and take care of others, that this cup needs to be filled before you can fill others' cups. Now, the Seven of Swords energy this is your energy right now. Some of you might have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in your chart or exhibiting those qualities. Others of you, this air sign. But the Seven of Swords is a little bit of a tricky energy in the fact that it's oftentimes a card of old crimes. Finding out that somebody or something has been taking from you emotionally, spiritually, physically, somebody's been taking your resources, your money, your time. Okay, and I feel like this is you going through that discovery. As I said in my introduction, this full moon in Scorpio is going to bring things that were previously hidden. So secrets are going to come to light. And I feel like this is you. Either this is within secrets that you've been holding. Some of us sometimes also, this could be denial, right? But I feel like for the majority of my Aquarians out there, you're finding out someone or something hasn't been honest and it's been taking from you. Okay, time, energy, love, money, resources, whatever it might be. The way that you project yourself to the world is the Sun card. Happy, beautiful, optimistic. This is the calm, this is that feeling of joy and bliss, optimism, excitement. So you're putting on a really brave face and you're continuing to co-create. I feel like you're going about your day in this fabulous, beautiful way, and that nobody can see that there's anything wrong. But there's a block here, and that block is this Fool energy. Now, it's funny, Spirit's kind of funny. The message I got was you think some idiot is blocking you. That's what I just got that. It's so weird. Not normally the way, but very bluntly, some poor idiot is blocking you. It might be a younger energy. It might be just somebody that you think is just not somebody you just would consider an idiot, and it's frustrating you. For others of you, what's blocking you is the ability or the courage to start out on a new journey. The Fool has left everything behind. He's only taken what's important with him. He's kind of like cut his losses, because the Seven of Swords energy is kind of like counting up how many swords you have left, like sort of doing the forensic, doing the forensic accounting or what have you, the spiritual forensic accounting of what's been taken and what you have, what you're being left with. And the Fool is kind of like, you know what? F-U-C-K this. All right. I'm gonna, I'm taking what I need, what I love. I'm taking my music. I'm taking something that's going to keep creating, something that's going to bring me happiness. And even if I don't have a lot of possessions, I have this journey and the experience and the memories that I'm taking with me. And the Fool isn't all about settling down and building his wealth. He's on a journey to go out and find his wealth, okay? And whatever that wealth or abundance is, happiness, love, money, whatever it is, but he's not willing to sit still. And there's kind of a message here of movement, okay, that you need to move. You need to trust your intuition. The High Priestess is like screaming at me right now. All right. What's blocking your desires and your goals? Sorry, not that. Is the Fool card. But what you need to do to overcome these obstacles, this is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is get out of negative thinking. Stop thinking of, and I think people see you as a really positive person or see you positive despite what's going on. And I think you're hiding a lot of your emotions of how this is truly affecting you. This is getting out of self-doubt and fear. Yeah, because you need to move on. You need to move on. Wow, you have the 8 and the 9 of Swords coming out here. You need to move on. Move away from this situation, Aquarius. I feel like, for the last couple of months or this last year, even, Aquarius, it's all about you guys moving on. Aquarius, you guys are air and you guys are the most detached sign in the zodiac. So you might, but for some reason, something here has you anchored. And I think it's because either somebody owes you money or time or owes you something, or vice versa. You feel like you owe somebody, but it's time, Spirit saying inward, do the inward work, do the shadow work. Stop being, be careful with your negative self-talk, and you're not in as bad of a situation as you think you are. So give yourself some distance, time and distance, really. Give yourself some distance from this situation, and you'll see that, you know what, you've got this, that you're just fine. Or you're going to be just fine, and that you're supported, you're divinely supported here. You have the Sun and the High Priestess, so this is like Sun and Moon energy, so there's a need to balance the shadow and the light. Some of you might not have wanted to do the shadow work, okay? And again, we get the 8 of 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Oh, you get the 7, 8, and 9 of Swords. This is a progression. This is, you guys are being guided, and almost all of my signs are being guided through this karmic ending. 7, 8, 9, lovely progression. Something needs to come to an end, and it's been something that's really been, it's kind of like this nugget of fear and self-doubt that I feel like, I know this sounds morbid, but Spirit's saying it's like a cancer that's been growing and you've kind of been ignoring it. And you can't ignore it anymore. And Scorpio, the Scorpio full moon isn't going to allow you to ignore it. Whatever this denial is, or whatever, maybe it's not denial. Maybe maybe you were ignoring red flags. It's time to walk away. Again, Aquarius, time to walk away, time to move on. Hold on to your optimism and your faith. You're not alone. You're divinely supported. What you can learn from the outside world or others to help you manifest your goals. Remember, patience is a virtue. The 3 of Pentacles is all about collaboration, that, there are people looking to help you. You need to find like-minded souls. You might have been paired up with people or a person that didn't share your same vision, and that's sort of what's coming to light. And maybe you were doing all the work and the other person or the situation was taking. And Spirit's saying there are people that want to help you. There is collaboration. But what this collaboration needs is optimism. Sometimes you can throw money or time at a situation, but if somebody's not stoked to be there, or doesn't have any passion or optimism, or somebody's not saying, hey, you're doing a really good job, even if that's you speaking to your inner child, or you and your higher self, or your boss, or you to your employees, whatever it might be, then then it's not going to grow. It's not going to grow the way you want it to. 3 of Pentacles. Do the work, collaboration. There are people looking for you just as you are looking for them, and they're out there. Don't forget it. What you can learn from the outside world or others to help you manifest your goals and your desires. There's no worrying doesn't change an outcome. Berating yourself, telling yourself you're not good enough, getting down on yourself about making mistakes. None of that is going to help you. None of that is beneficial for you. Yes, it's good to do the shadow work. Yes, it's good to sort of take an internal, do the forensic accounting, the spiritual forensic accounting, as I'm saying, to do that sort of body scan of what's not working, et cetera, et cetera. But this is exhausting energy. I mean, I feel it. It's exhausting. Trying to keep up a front when really you need to move on from something that, that is ending or has ended. For whatever reason, you haven't been able to move on. There needs to be a balance between the moon and the sun, the shadow work. You need to do some shadow work and some healing, okay? Because you're finding out something that cannot be ignored, okay? That you will not be able to, quote unquote, live with. Something that's just not okay. And there's a reason for that knowledge and for that information. Okay, and it's not by any means, literal, you cannot live with it, but it's like, that's not what you want in your life. So it's time to go and look for your happiness. The High Priestess says, trust your intuition. Some of you guys are going to be, vindicated, or you're going to be, your thoughts and your feelings and your intuition is going to be validated by the information that you're finding out. But this is a reminder that there are secrets, okay? There are a lot of secrets. Some of them you will know, but sometimes some of you will have to just be okay with not knowing and sort of trusting that Spirit has a plan, okay? And trusting in the divine at this time. Some of you guys are going to be learning some secrets, and this is spiritual ascension, and you're being given the keys to that inner temple where then you are going to be privy to, divine secrets. So for some of you, if this doesn't relate to, a job or a love relationship, it's your spiritual journey and you guys are on your way up. But there's a little bit of shadow work that needs to, you need to let go of old beliefs or old ways of thinking. Six of Fire, this is victory. Damn, Aquarius, and strength. So your strength will bring victory. Lots of fire energy. Again, you're divinely protected. But this is all about rolling up your sleeves and going to shut that beast's mouth. Everybody else was afraid to, but not you. And this is going to bring you power. It's going to bring you victory, personal power, and the strength to move on. Again, the Six of Fire is also, looks like, to me, it looks like the Six of Swords energy, which is divine guidance and help. Someone might come in to help you, or you might come in to help someone else. Okay, but this is taking a journey where success is assured. You're going to get your strength back. You're going to need strength and courage to do this. Find that inner strength. And the Hanged Man is all about sacrifice. It's also about a new way of seeing things. Okay, look at that. Double full moons coming out in this reading. Whoa, you have so much moon energy also with the High Priestess. So this full moon in Scorpio is going to bring about emotional enlightenment. You're also going to be privy to the information that someone or something has been deceptive. Reminder, it might be you. We often are deceptive towards ourselves. But for the majority of my Aquarians listening, this is going to be someone or something else hasn't been honest, hasn't been true. They've been purposefully very deceptive. This is Piscean energy. Some of you might be dealing with Pisces or have Pisces in your chart. Neptunian energy, this is like smoke and mirrors. Somebody's been doing this deceptive intentionally. This is intentional. Hanged Man, you're sort of getting a new perspective, taking a time out, making some sort of sacrifice. Some of you are going to cut your losses and move on with your journey. You're going to do that spiritual forensic accounting, as I say. Go back and look and see all that's been taken, all that's been won, and said, you know what, F-U-C-K this, sorry about my language, but I'm not going to put up with this anymore. I'm out. I'm stronger, I'm better than this. Somebody might come in to help you. Might be that you get a job offer just as a time as, you're ready to leave this position. Okay, but something or someone here has been deceptive. It's been quite nightmarish too. I'm sure of that. And this is you, Spirit saying, looking out for number one, looking out for Aquarius. Okay, looking out for yourself. Refill your cup. I think you've been giving your power away, or you've been too focused on trying to heal or help someone else and giving this person or the situation so many chances, and time is up. Translucence, love the darkness. Do the shadow work. Don't be afraid, Aquarius, to get down and dirty with Scorpio and do that shadow work. It's going to bring about healing. Ho, ho, ho. This is a powerful card, you guys. Hex, be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. Yeah, you guys are dealing with somebody quite insidious. Somebody who's been taking from you or something, okay? And you don't really need to do anything. You've discovered that whatever situation is going on is going on. It's uncomfortable. It's been painful. Do the shadow work. Okay, be in touch with how it makes you feel. Work through those. You don't need to worry about them, though. You know, the universe and karma is going to take care of them. What you need to do is, you know, there's this saying, give them enough rope and they'll hang themselves. You don't really have to do anything. You just have to take care of yourself. Unconditional love and self-healing. Wow. Wow, Aquarius. This is intense energy. Somebody has not been right here. You guys get azestolite. I'm not sure about my pronunciation with this stone, with many of these stones. This is a beautiful deck. It's by Judy Hall. It is Wisdom Healing Oracle, and I'm going to read from the book for you. This is Cosmic Evolution. Azestolites are imbued with immense spiritual energy and information for guidance and insight. They are here to help Earth ascend into a higher expression of consciousness. You are here to represent spiritual light on Earth and help it evolve. Make yourself heard. A project is successful no matter what. We see that with the Six of Fire. Avoid becoming impractical and having too high an opinion of yourself to the detriment of others. Retain your humility. Okay, because I think some of you are going to be like, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. And you're going to be okay with, you know, in Aquarian fashion, being able to detach, leave this situation in the dust. But there is some healing work. And don't try to sweep these emotions under the rug by just sort of being like, I'm okay. You know, nothing ever bothers me. This situation bothers you. Okay, it's done a little bit of damage, but that doesn't mean that you can't course correct and you can't heal from it. Okay, you are a being of light here to help Earth evolve. Although you need to rise above mundane concerns, keep your feet on the ground and deal with the everyday. Yeah, and I'm getting that Aquarius, like you just want to fly, you want to zip out. Okay, and Spirit saying there is some work to be done, so we do need to do a little bit of grounding. Too much emphasis on sweetness and light leads to ignoring your shadow energies. Exactly what I've been saying. Which becomes inauthentic and lethal. Niceness, if not acknowledged and integrated. Stay real, leave your ego behind. This is an exceptionally high frequency stone. It's for all the chakras, the highest crown. It's for every moment, and it's assisting the earth to evolve. Wow. Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there with you. I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I want to thank you for all the love and support you show this channel, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.